India-US relations have never been stronger. I think sometimes people forget that Buddhism started in India. This is a gift that's been given from India to the world. This exhibition here in New York, focusing on the roots of Buddhism and the connections to India, are like a gift to the world. We've been working as an embassy in the United States government on returning that art that needs to be in India. India-US relations have never been stronger. And this exhibition here in New York, at the most significant museum perhaps in all of the United States, focusing on the roots of Buddhism and the connections to India, are like a gift to the world. It comes at a moment when the US and India have never been closer friends, and this couldn't have happened without the participation of Indian museums, the national level, the state levels, and contributions of individuals who said, this is such a significant story, we want the world to know it. So I'm very excited to be here. I flew all the way from Delhi just to come to this opening, and hopefully it's something that's a harbinger of more to come.
Right. Talking about this exhibition a little bit in depth, what is your impression from these exhibits that are here today happening?
I think sometimes people forget that Buddhism started in India. I knew that ever since I was 19, reading the early texts of Buddhism. I was going to study actually in Bodh Gaya for my third year in university. This is a gift that's been given from India to the world as it's spread throughout Asia, South Asia. Even as this exhibition shows, there's Buddhist Indian art that was found in Rome during the Roman Empire. So I think sometimes we think that the world developed separately, or people don't know the history of the contributions of India. This squarely says we have shared this wisdom for millennia, and that we should all be grateful for the contributions India has made to the world.
Another news story today was the artifacts that are being repatriated to India. A big story for India, a big move from the US. What does it really signify your impressions? And this came just after Prime Minister left the US.
So we've been working as an embassy in the United States government on returning that art that needs to be in India. This has often come from India. Sometimes it's been stolen, illegally sold. So whether it's the district attorney's office here and the Metropolitan Museum has sometimes identified that art and been a wonderful actor to say, this doesn't smell right, this needs to go back to India. Or whether it's the cultural agreement that Prime Minister Modi and President Biden announced during the state visit. We're going to finish negotiating that in the coming months so that it doesn't just depend on the goodwill of 1 year, but this can be a permanent part of our new friendship and relationship.
Right. We're at Met right now. It's the mecca of artifacts.
Yes.
A lot stolen, like you said. Are there talks about sending more artifacts back to India in the coming days? Is work being done on that?
Absolutely. We have a wonderful Buddha, actually, that is in Arizona, being waited to be repatriated, hopefully later this year. We have significant Hindu art from early temples in the Vedic period, not just with this institution, but other ones. Wherever we can find that, we want to have a permanent roadmap with this cultural agreement. It'll be the first of its kind ever, so that the United States and India together, when they identify this, can make sure that the right ones are repatriated, and vice versa, that more Indian art can be shared with institutions the right way here. It's not just about returning, it's also about making sure that India is spread to the world through exhibitions like this.
Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews and events. We bring you stories from your neighborhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.